The Like That remix featuring Kanye is actually real, and with that, Kanye's involvement in this entire beef of the big three, we're going to talk about it today. We're going to go over the bars, over the verse that Kanye dropped, and also talk a little bit about Vultures 2 and 3, because that was mentioned in that verse, and we're getting closer to May 3rd, which is a date that we could see something happen. So let's jump straight into this. If you want to stay up to date with everything surrounding hip-hop, make sure to subscribe and also become a part of this community by joining our Discord server in the description. So we talked about this yesterday, that there was a rumored verse from Kanye on a remix for Like That, which was obviously the OG song that this whole thing started with the Kendrick verse. And we were even unsure if this was AI or not, but we've now gotten the confirmation that this is real. But let's start with the full chronology of this thing. So actually the first involvement that we've heard from Kanye in this entire context was him posting something on his Instagram. After we heard the leaked verse and we knew that there was a line against J. Cole on there, Kanye then proceeded to post this meme right here, which is definitely something Kanye would do. But it's kind of weird because J. Cole was kind of retreating from this entire thing, and now Kanye is just going against him. So, you know, it's like, why are you punching the guy that's already down? But still, he posted this. And then afterwards, he also added to this that there's more coming tonight. And this was yesterday. So we thought that there would be, you know, a new song, something coming. I guess he was now talking about that remix. I guess is what he's referring to. But our fans are hoping for yet another song to maybe drop. And then after we've gotten the confirmation that this was real from, for example, Adam22 or Traxxer also posted this, it was really the big thing that Justin LeBoy with the Download podcast, so the podcast that was originally supposed to air with Kanye back when Vultures 2 was supposed to drop beginning of March. So this was a long time ago. This was 5-6 weeks ago that we were actually going to get this podcast episode the same night or the week before Vultures 2 would drop. And it seems like they're recording this podcast pretty close to our, you know, date right now, because they're talking about the Like That remix. And in that clip, we can hear Kanye playing the song, and Justin's LeBoy like, oh shit, he got the remix, all of that. We can hear a little snippet of it, the entire verse. And Justin LeBoy also added that the podcast is coming out today. So if you're watching this, the podcast might already be out. So go check Justin LeBoy's YouTube, go check the Download podcast anywhere that is available. The episode with Kanye might already be out, which is obviously also interesting because we knew that that was kind of the first hint that Vultures 2 was coming, because that was a very important piece of info back in the Vultures 2 dropout early March. Anyway, we now have the remix for Like That, which also has a different future verse. It's, you know, some more interpolations and samples used in the Kanye part, but we have it. It's produced, you know, Metro, Ye, and Traxxer. They're the ones working on this. Traxxer also teases a little bit. And here's the verse from Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign. So they're both on there. It's not just Kanye. Ty is in there as well. So let's go through this just a little bit and pick out the lines that we can see he's definitely taking some shots against somebody else on here. So he's going on a little bit. He also talks about inventing drill too, which was a reference to his statement about inventing every genre of music. And then after that, which is the very interesting part, is Ty Dolla $ign then saying another one, volume 1, then it's 2 and 3, Vultures on repeat. So he's saying another one, volume 1, so Vultures 1 that we already got. Then it's 2 and 3, Vultures are repeat. So he's confirming that Vultures 2 and 3 do in fact still exist, which is very important because we just weren't sure. We knew May 3rd was some sort of date that would be important, but we never knew if those were actually still coming. Anyway, let's go on. For example, here's one that he's, you know, kind of referencing Drake on. Where's Lucian, serve your master? You caught a little back for your master's lifetime deal. And so he's talking about Drake, because Drake most recently sold his catalog for $400 million, I believe. And I think he's referencing that, you know, it's a lifetime deal. You can't get your masters back. And it was, from Ye's perspective, a bad thing to do because he's big now on owning your masters. He then also goes on to say, I can't even think of a Drake line, and then he ends the entire thing with, play J. Cole, get the pussy dry. So that's the J. Cole line that he was referring to when he was also posting that meme, and likely also when he said more coming tonight. tonight. So he's going against J. Cole and then also Drake in this one, and he's on Team Kendrick, and it's just another involvement in this whole, you know, hip-hop civil war we got going on right now. Y'all saw those memes probably. So that's pretty interesting. Kanye is now involved in this entire beef. He's Team Kendrick. He's, you know, putting out some shots against Drake, obviously, but also against J. Cole. J. Cole's probably wondering, what did he do? You know, nothing against Ye. I mean, false prophets and stuff like that, but in the past 2 weeks, I'd say. But he's still taking some shots at him. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this develops, especially when that Kendrick response drops. That's the biggest thing we're waiting on, obviously. Now, concerning Vultures 2, real quick, a lot of hints, as I said, and May 3rd is getting closer, which was the date that Ye was hinting at in those DMs with Ye Fanatics, the fan page. Let's see how it all, you know, that's like in 2 weeks to Friday, so let's see how it turns out. If May 3rd is actually going to be some sort of date, they're hinting at it now more than ever, and we're getting the download podcast with Justin LeBoy today, so maybe we'll get some new info, but I'll keep you updated. Now, 2 more things that I wanted to mention is that we also got some new snippets from Ye in Los Angeles, I believe. There was a new song being played at some sort of Yeezy event. Also, I believe the Yeezy page is getting reworked now, so there might be some stuff up on there as well by the time you're watching this. But we did have a new snippet that is not the remix, so that could be a new song, maybe Vultures 2, 3, whatever one of those, but it's still up there. And another thing that I wanted to mention just real quick, I mean, it makes sense, but Ye has been spotted with Metro, which is, you know, makes sense because they're on the same team. They made that song together, but still, they're linking up, and it seems like they're all taking sides. So Kanye's verse not being AI, actually being real, I think is big. I mean, Kanye wasn't really meant to get involved in this. It was the beef between the big three. We had Kendrick and then Cole and then Drake. But Kanye is infamously against Drake. He's not on Drake's side. Apparently on Kendrick's side now. He also opens his verse with, you know, K. Dot, let's kill him or something like that. So he's definitely taking sides on this one. Let me know still what side you are on, because I think as this gets more complex and as more characters enter, I mean, Rick Ross, Rocky probably got eliminated by now, but now we got Kanye in there. It's really like a big board game we're playing with hip-hop characters. It's really crazy. But let me know which side you're on, which team you're on, and why. And if you're excited for that Kendrick response, then hopefully it's coming any day now, because he really needs to drop if he still wants a chance at, you know, leaving this thing winning. So let me know all your thoughts on this in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and y'all take care.